Hey folks, welcome back to Houston between the Rockets and the Knicks. Well, the Knicks got a losing 64 to 50.
Rockets lead by 14. 64. And coming up after the break, it'll be David Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play. Now, presented by Sprint.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Another NBA season is about to wrap up, but there's still an awful lot to talk about. The Brooklyn Nets will go up against the Raptors in Toronto. Both sides looking to help their standings in the division. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern. And another game that's coming up over at Quicken Loans Arena, the Cavaliers will face off against the Bucks. 7 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific is the tip time. And a look here at the other NBA action. It'll be the Heat out at American Airlines Arena against the Bulls. A 7:30 Eastern time is tip-off. And that'll be our report. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope to see you next time.
Let's get ready for the second half of play. No doubt about it. The NBA 2K sports games have been around for a long time, since 2000. Year 2000. I remember with Sega when they came out with these games. It was very, very special. Those are things you never forget.
For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Boston Celtics.
You guys, when they had possession that night, it was a complete mismatch. The defense looked totally outmanned the entire game.
Steve, you're exactly right on that. I mean, it looked like they were in the layup line for most of the night.
All fueled
I
up
think at the end of the
and
day, you want to play the best defense you can. I think the Rockets and the Knicks, we've seen this so far this year. But they want to play some defense, they play defense. When they want to score, they score. I think at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. You want to make things happen.
Because he's mastered a lot of the moves that you need to be a premier scorer down in the low block.
And also with him, don't think you can collapse the defense on him when he gets the ball in the low post, because he is a superb passer. He'll find whoever's been left open.
Absolutely. And I think Warren has been just a great player for the Rockets this year. Well, even though it's a rebuilding year for this franchise, I think Warren has been amazing. Sometimes in this game, you have to have some luck. But he has had some luck. He scored some big buckets. He is a big star in this team. And I look for the Rockets to be good in 2023, 2024. Now led by their young big star, who they drafted a few years ago, and Jabari Smith. Cam Whitmore looks good, so watch out.
You're exactly right, Steve. The guys coming off the bench played a huge role. It was a really nice surprise for him.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
You have Kevin Porter Jr., he's a point guard, so Cam Whitmore is going to definitely help. Shagun should be amazing. You look at the Knicks, led by Jalen Brunson. Sky's the limit.
That's what I really appreciate about him, guys.
9 points in the game so far.
Wow, what a combination. A big man who can shoot from long range.
Well, number 45, Strawberry, has just been an amazing talent ever since he got drafted. And don't forget, he was the 29th pick in the draft he came in. And here's a guy that has all the talent in the world. It's just he's been on some bad teams, from the Thunder to the Knicks.
And the Rockets lead by 14.
Just adds to what has already been a great day for him.
Pass to Beal.
Oh, Bradley Beal going to the Suns, playing with Kevin Durant, and of course, Devin Booker. He is really going to be a key factor if they're going to do anything this year.
Lets it go from the wing. And the Knicks good for 2.
Second half is flowing nicely so far on offense. 75% from the field is what they're shooting.
It's one thing to shoot 75%. It's another thing to score on a consistent basis. And I think in basketball, it's almost all about percentage. It's all about timing.
He's got 20.
You know, they've really made the best of their chances down the middle of the lane here.
Yeah, they haven't been much resistance there. Continue to pound the ball down low.
That's what you got to do. You're a type of team like Houston, continue to grind it out.
Since the All-Star break, no players have been better at setting traps than these small forwards. Second is Harrison Barnes.
know, with the kind of defense he plays, he really gives his team someone to lean on at that end of the floor.
Yeah, he takes a lot of pressure off the big guys because he can thwart penetration just with his active hands. I mean, his feet are good, but it's the active hands that dissuade passes inside.
The thing about Harrison Barnes, this is the reason why the Kings re-signed him in the offseason. One, they played amazing last year. They won the Pacific Division over the Lakers. The Clippers were a favorite to win it. Boy, he played on, and don't forget the champion, the Golden State Warriors, who completely flopped in the playoffs.
Launches a three, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
You cannot back that far off of a guy. I mean, I don't care who he is. These guys are pros. They all can shoot. D up.
Johnson Dennis has shown what he can do. He has the range, has the ability to take the ball to the hoop. It's all about.
Yeah, I call it disruptive in a word. They were all over the whole game.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bradley Beal. Night in and night out since the All-Star break, he's been totally in control. Guys, check out the numbers. First in scoring, second in three-point field goal percentage. And he's in the top 10 in steals per game as well. So this is a guy who you have to be aware of when you've got the ball in your hands.
And Steve, we really can't gloss over his ranking as the top scorer in the NBA. I mean, he's the one guy you don't want to see coming out of the opposing locker room. Tell you what, when it comes to hitting shots from the mid-range, they've shown a clear advantage in that area.
Well, it's not the most efficient shot, but you can't argue with the results that we're seeing. They're doing a nice job knocking them down. Boy, they've been all over the glass. Big advantage in the rebound forward.
Yeah, that's really carried into this one, guys. I mean, those one-and-dones have really set a nice tone and let them establish this lead.
Yeah, I think they've been very good. Stone has shown his potential. And when you have potential in this game, good things happen.
Here's Big Smooth. Three-pointer. Get it to go. Big Smooth got 12 in the game.
Now, Big Smooth works back to the one and only guy. He is a guy that has the ability to take the ball to the hoop. He might not have the ability he once had in terms of the treads in the knees anymore, but he can still get up there and make that shot.
Inside, Holloway gets it to go. 6 points for him.
This is not what they wanted to let happen. They're just getting pounded inside.
Yeah, they are, Steve. I mean, they're just not making life difficult at all for scorers in the paint. I mean, that's an area that you've got to protect with force and aggressiveness, and we haven't seen it.
And here are the Rockets now. The Knicks making the shot. The offensive rebound. Now the dish to Barnes. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, that defense went from 4 to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
You know, he got one step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
That's what he can do. He's a great left-hander, Dennis, and he's showing the potential. There's a reason he was a top pick. And the Knicks organization, they think really highly of this young prospect. You just never know this guy. You think of Cameron Grimes, who the Knicks drafted. He's a second-round pick. I think he will really grow this year in the 2023-2024 season for the New York Knicks. I think Tom Thibodeau has a lot of work to do. You know, the likes of Derrick Rose ain't there anymore, and you know, Obi Toppin, the former #1 pick, which they traded off. So they're gonna have a lot of new pieces to see what they can do.
Here's Dennis. Off the mark and a chance to trim it to single digits.
Shot seems to be a little awry today, just off a fraction. They've got to have him pick it up, though, and soon.
Lets it to go. He's got 8.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless.
Well, speaking of effortless, you'd like to see a little more out of the defense. So how about trying, guys?
And the shot is good.
Another open look. Hits bottom from outside.
Yeah, and that's 3 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
Here's Holloway. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Big Smooth. 14 points for him. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
When he has the ability to just drive the ball to the hoop, pretty much dribble anyway, and make that 15, 16-foot jump shot, that's what makes him a great player. And sometimes with great players, they lose their ability to shoot the ball at such a high level. You've seen some of the greatest of all time, but they never lose the ability to shoot. That's one thing they never lose.
That's the shot he was looking for. I'm surprised he didn't get it to fall.
Releases. Holloway grabs the board.
So Holloway's been great tonight. He's grabbed every rebound. He's been dominant. He's been a great point guard. Kind of reminds you of a player that plays for the Raptors currently. Dennis Schroeder, the former Lakers. He had a great playoffs last year for the Lakers. But, you know, now he's a Raptor. He's going to have a lot of pressure on him, especially replacing Fred
Most
VanVleet.
dangerous as a long-range shooter, someone who can do serious damage behind that three-point line. And we all know how important the three-point shot has become with every team, because you've got to be able to space the floor and run your offense.
Yeah, and he's such a great
I like
three-point
his
shooter.
vision when he's posting. Being able to score down there is just part of being an effective post player. You've got to punish him for doubling up on you, too.
So it's the Rockets now. After New York gets the three, here's Holloway. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defensive end, he's got 10.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those things has been rebounding part because they have really come out and taken control of the board. Not much doubt about that over the back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback route.
Well, when you're 7 foot like Strawberry, that's what happens.
Quad muscle. It's good to see him back on the floor.
Rockets leading by 8. He passes to Porter. Morris. The pass to Porter. And some nice passing there by Houston. Down low. Right-hand jam.
You really don't want to give up too many dunks like that. One is too many.
No, certainly you're right. You know, that's making it way too easy for sure.
Major breakdown defensively. They've got to tighten things up here.
They set the screen.
Fun like a Porter Jr. is a star, boy, in a lot of ways. He has all the abilities, all the talent in the world. Just got to put it together.
Tries a three. Shot is off. So Houston will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Holloway. Pass to Porter. There's the three. That's good. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And a great second half for long range for this team.
Just scorching those nets, aren't they? Everything's wet. My goodness.
And the Knicks miss again. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that quickly all over the court.
It sure does, but look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, it's been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
And it's the Nets with
One
the
of those
ball.
type of games.
The Rockets making the shot. Here's Leonard. No good again that time. Rockets leading by 15. Here's Taft. No nice from 9 feet out. Knicks shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it down. Dishes to Bosch. He feeds it to Leonard. Back to Bosch. Shoots the three. No good.
And I think the work on the boards has been a big key for the team.
Not bad basketball, man. Wow. You know, the dunk was great, but I didn't care for that interior defense there, guys. It was non-existent.
You're right, Clark. You know, it was way too easy. I don't think the coach liked it either. Look at that face.
It doesn't get much easier than that. They have got to tighten up their defense. That was embarrassing.
I can remember when I played basketball, and I still do to this day. When doing a slam dunk like that, just brings a smile to your face. And it's cool to see the Morris twins, you know, that's pretty amazing. You still have the Lopez twins, and it's pretty amazing. These twins are amazing
He
talents,
gets to
that's for
Beal.
sure.
Launches it. Good. Beal's got 24 points.
And it's his poise at the offensive end that impresses me most. This guy is unflappable.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Rockets ahead, leading by 14. And will return shortly. So as we get rolling here in the fourth quarter, let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our strike uncontainable game. Doris?
Kevin, our uncontainable game in this one, the stretch by the Rockets. They wanted to come out and set the tone early, and did they ever accomplish it? It's been their game ever since, and they show no signs of giving it away.
Doris, thank you. That was quite a run they had. Quite exemplary of what we think of when we think about that turning point. Definitely a Sprite uncontainable game moment.
Yeah, you won't get any argument from me, Kevin. As big a factor in this game as anything. And when a team builds up that much momentum, it just become so hard to turn the tide back around.
Yeah, Steve, they just kept the throttle down. They sense an area of weakness and then just continue to exploit it, never letting up.
They've got
Can't
Harrison
keep it
Barnes.
moving.
Person is out there at quarter. And it's Warren in at the power forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Neal passes to Person. Barnes kicks the corner. Puts it up from 15. Offensive rebound. From outside the arc. No good.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Deflects the pass. Here's Person. Feeds it to Neal. Barnes. A 3 ball. And that one's good. Barnes has got 21.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and that's fine as long as you're making them, but make sure you don't start launching bad shots. That's a problem.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
He was not to be denied that time, guys. Fought his way to the glass and came up with the points.
And Neal kicks to Warren. Here's the screen. Neal, second shot opportunity. Gets it to go.
They are just pounding them on the offensive glass. Defense getting outworked here.
And you see it on the stat sheet. I mean, it shows up there. They've got to do something to cut down on these second chance buckets. I mean, part of defense is finishing with defense with the rebound.
That one goes. Count it.
Things are finally turning around for him. He's looked pretty good here in this half.
The feed to Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Kicks it to Beal. Open look. And he hits the jump shot. Beal's got 26.
He's been producing all night. It's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
And
It's been
Neal
a great
kicks to
tonight.
Warren.
Bradley Beal's played like a star tonight.
There's
Every
Dish to
superstar in the
Barnes.
league of the taking their game up to the next level. At
Person,
times,
the
when
pass
Bradley
to
Beal's
Warren.
healthy, he's just one of the
Pocket
best.
6. That's good. He's got 19. Knicks trailed by 19. Elbow shot is on the way. Barnes grabs the miss.
Bradley's kind of struggled tonight, but Gustavo's showing the potential of a great young point guard. He's a big point guard. He's almost like 6'7". There's a reason they drafted him as high as they drafted him. But, sometimes you have to believe in those
Here's
abilities.
Warren. Now the Knicks take it the other way. He dishes it to Beal. All alone. And that is good. Beal's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
They got it better when they've been playing, and I understand that, and they need to show up.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Oh, he's got to keep shooting, that's for sure.
Here's Perez. Rockets with the rebound. Neal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hosts the Denver Nuggets after this one. To the inside.
Neal's been such a great player. A
Takes the
glove
lead
indeed.
pass.
Another quick strike for them. No question which team is running the fast break better here today.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been lethal in transition, Steve. It's one of the reasons they're out in front.
They're power plays. They drive the ball hard to the hoop, and the pass was amazing. That's what I like to see. Amazing talent.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Did you see the pick there? Got him wide open all the way to the rim.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Oh, Miles Leonard was another top pick. He was like 17th pick overall years ago, and from his days in Portland to the Rockets, and played for multiple teams, even though the Miami Heat at that time.
And Leonard no good on that one. Rockets leading by 17. Here's Holloway. Passes it to Barnes. He passes it to Warren. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Shot is off.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Beal's shot is
What
good.
court vision by Gustavo.
Beal's got 14
Feed
points in the
Bradley
second
Beal.
half.
Amazing.
I love the way he searched for good shots all game long.
The Knicks making a switch here. Throw good Beal. And the Rockets with possession here. 22 is their biggest lead. Now the pass to Person. Pass to Holloway. Houston moving the ball around. Dishes it to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Drains the 19-footer. Barnes has got 23 points. Knicks trail by 16. Here's Perez. Shot misses. Rockets have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Here's Person. Here's Barnes. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, Barnes is playing well. He has 9 rebounds. The 9 of his points have come from the three-point line.
Yeah, Clark, he's got a very confident stroke going right now.
First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 17. There's Big Smooth. He feeds it to Beal. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for Houston. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one.
Tell you what, guys, I'm really looking forward to seeing how that Cleveland game turns out.
Rockets leading by 17. Pass to Person. And so he owns a trip to the line. Officials on the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Shooting for Houston, Person. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And so Person nails both of them. Knicks trailed by 19. He kicks it to Beal. Here's Perez. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
It's been a struggle. It's not happening right now. He needs to settle down a bit and let the offense come to him a little more. He's forcing things right now.
The Rockets have
A
gained
little better than he's been doing.
The Knicks
I
have gone
think
only
it's all
6 of
about
14
momentum.
from the field in the fourth. Here's Spencer. Rockets with the rebound.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Yeah, the defense has been amazing tonight. Man, I gotta give it to the Rockets. They've really played
Here's
great.
Holloway.
Their head coach, Ilya Doka, coming into this year, he's gonna really implement more of the stuff he did in Boston.
Here's Stone. Hits the bucket. He's got 24.
Points in the paint have been the main course, or main entree, if you will. They just keep pounding it inside.
They're seeing no resistance defensively in the paint area, so the defense has got to be tougher. Now, Kevin, this is a player who can shoot the lights out from three-point land.
And Steve, you know what? He's not just a mindless bomber either. I mean, with him, it's about using that three-point shot effectively and strategically to stretch the defense.
Yeah, he's
That's
struggled
one
with the
thing we're
shot
gonna
this
see
quarter,
Victor
and he's
Wembanyama,
got to find a
the
groove somehow.
San Antonio Spurs. He can shoot the three, he can block shots. I mean, This kid has all the ability in the world, and he's the reason why #1 in this past draft in 2023. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun for fans in San Antonio. Texas is going to be fun to watch in basketball. From Houston, especially the Dallas Mavericks, they're going to be fun to watch.
Pulls up on the wing. The shot is off. So Houston will take it the other way. 22 was their biggest lead. Person with the bucket.
And you can see the strategy has been to take the ball inside here.
That's where you get high percentage looks and golf fouls. It's a good way to play.
Knicks trailed by 21. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cat and mouth here. Dry spell for sure. Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense. On one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
Yeah, it's all about timing.
All over the hand in his face. And this was pretty much wrapped up.
And they know it. I mean, took care of business. Chalk it up as a W, Steve.
I can tell you, boys, this has been a good game for the Rockets. It's been a terrible game for the Knicks, but they come on the road and they give their fans something to cheer for. They have some potential. That's all I can say.
Takes a three. Holloway grabs the board. On the arc, Beal pulls it in. Beal's got some.
Lock it up. Well, this fella can rise up there with the best of them.
Just a crazy finish, guys.
He's one of the few players with the athleticism to pull that off.
When you can jam like that, man, talk about MVP. That's what MVP is. Jams like that. Another player that could be MVP in 2023, 2024 season is Julius Randle. His head's in the game this year. They could do some damage with that guy. He played good at times last year, even in the playoffs.
Here's Perez. Rockets with the rebound.
Boy, this has been flat out ugly for him this quarter. He hasn't hit a thing out there.
Oh, yeah. He struggled. He's got to keep shooting. That's the only way
There's
to
the
get
pass
back.
to Person. There's the forward two-handed slam.
And that should definitely do it. Now it's starting to get out of hand.
Yeah, they're not just running to the finish line. They're running through the finish line right here. Piling on a bit.
Well, that's what you call two-handed fisted thunder. That's what we call unbelievable power and grace. Bringing that baby down with some
Here's
grace.
Strawberry. Wants to go for the baseline and nails it.
I mean, the Euro game, we call that sweet. And in the North American game, we call that your sweetness.
Here's Holloway.
Like Mr. Sweetness, Julius Irvin. We used to call him Sweetness. You know, he's finger roll.
And makes it. Astonishing.
I think we can chalk this one up. The goal now is just to run some time.
Yeah, I think it's time to get the bus started now, boys.
Well, we got to get out of town, that's for sure. But that was an amazing shot. This kid just showing the potential
Here's
of
Perez.
stuff.
Off target with the free throw line, Jay. So you see the Rockets taking the lead.
That's all she wrote.